Hey, walking through Lowe's, seeing if I can get my next 3 projects done for less than $20. See what happens. Hey everybody, I'm glad you're here. Today we're working on another project made out of a fence picket. That trip to Lowe's was awesome. I set out for a goal to do 3 projects under $20, and I came in just over 15 with buying a drill bit and a dowel rod. So I think that was pretty good. Hey, if you watched my last video that was inspired by my grandson and you liked it and you commented on it, thank you very much. He's coming over this weekend and I'm going to show him all of your comments. And if you haven't seen it, I'll link it above. So today we are going to make a 5-tier spice rack out of one fence picket. Hope you enjoy it. Stay to the end. Alright, so what we're going to do is I will put the dimensions in the description, but we're going to cut this fence picket down to 24 inches and then 3 12-inch cuts. Then we're going to rip those all down to 2 5/8. So here we go. Alright, we've got those cut down. We're going to head over to the table saw and rip those all down to 2 5/8, which is half the size of the fence picket. Alright, we're going to rip all these boards down to 2 5/8. Alright, we're going to get these sanded up, get them ready for assembly. Trying to do this with minimal tools because most people don't have the big expensive tools, so I want to do this as minimal as possible. Yes, it's cold out today. Alright, over at the sander, and I'm going to get these sanded and ready to put together. Alright, beautiful. They're ready. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing you the assembly on this. I'm going to do it one of 2 ways. Haven't figured it out yet. I want to keep it minimal, but yet I want to give it a little bit of a decorative look. So we'll see. Grab some straps, start getting these glued up, and be right back. So what I'm going to do over here at the miter box is I decided what's going to be my front top corner. I'm going to cut a 30-degree angle in just to make it not look so square. And that's it. Cut both boards at once. That way they would for sure be the same. And now when it sits up like this, it just won't be so square. Alright, so what I've got is I've got one of the PowerTech strap clamps hooked up to give me a hand in getting this together. This is going to be just butt joints for right now, but you can see that the clamp is in, holding it in place. Now, because I'm just doing butt joints, I'm only going to be gluing the edges, but what I think I'm going to do is also add some dowel pins to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued up. Putting a very nice amount on the edge of this edge grain, although when I put the dowel pins in, they're going to be doing most of the work. But I just want to get these in. Now these strap clamps, these are nice because they're going to help you get this square. Now also, I cut some 5-inch blocks, which are going to be my spacers for my shelves. So once I get these, some glue on these, get these in, that'll give me my spacer side. And right now I'm just roughly getting this into place so I can get everything in to fit. Now these straps I got them in here tight, so it's going to help hold. They will move around just a bit. I'm actually going to loosen them up a second to give me some room. Once I get these in, they will do very nicely at holding together. Kind of being messy, but it's what it's about. Nothing some sandpaper can't help. Alright, so we've got it together basically. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrench this strap tight, get all my corners in, lock it down, and then this last board is going to have kind of a reveal at the top here. You'll see that. So now got all these in, got my corner pieces in, pulling it tight. Now strapping it down. Making sure everything's lined up. Got my 5 inches. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead, get some clamps on here. Those straps are really awesome for holding this down. I'm going to get some clamps on here, get the sides buttered up, and then get to drilling some dowel holes. Alright, so funny story. Got this thing glued up, went in the house for a little bit, tried to give it some time, came outside, not realizing that it's 20 degrees out, took my clamps off, and yes, the whole thing fell apart. So I went ahead and I ended up having to re-glue this, which I did not get on camera, but just know things happen in the shop. So, as you can see, we have a spice rack so far. Glue's dried, at least dried enough to where I can do what I need to do. Now, I've went ahead and cut some 1/4-inch dowel holes, or dowel pins, and I'm going to put holes and put dowels in to help hold this together on top of the glue. Basically, I'm doing that because of the end grain. It really sucks up the glue. So I want to give it just a little bit more stability. So I'm going to get started on that. Gonna do one side and then I'll go down and do the other side. Basically going about the middle of the inside slat, putting this dowel pin in, and some glue so it helps holds it. And it's cold. Can't see him, but my grandson is standing off camera, being a trooper and hanging out here with me. He also said thank you for all the comments on the video. He appreciated it. I've got a mark on my drill bit how far down I want to go. Because basically I'm going through this top board into the other board just to give it some stability. It's a spice rack, so it's not going to have a lot of weight. But it's a nice decorative touch also. Alright, she's done. My grandson wanted it black, so it's black. If you like this video or the other videos that I've put out, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have a 500 subscriber giveaway. So as soon as we hit 500, I'm going to do a giveaway. But I'm going to take this inside, get it hung up on the wall, and see how it looks. Now, I did not put a back on it because I wanted to do this out of one pallet or one fence picket, which I did. I may eventually put a back on this. I don't know yet, but we're going to see what it looks like hanging up. One fence picket, spice rack. Have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video.